Oh, the ruckus is doing pretty good out here. I'm just seeing if I can do a... Woo! Whoa, since I upgraded with the shock oil, oh man. Look at that thing, woo! Since I upgraded with the shock oil, she's performing really good out the box. Woo! She's performing real well out the box. Woohoo! Is she gonna come up out? Oh, Ruckus coming up out of the hole like that. Ruckus, what make you think you can make it stick like that? Well, I got these special set of tires. Huh? Okay, I see, special set of tires. I knew I could make it stick. Woo! She look pretty good coming through. See if we can get her coming through one more time, full blast. Woo! That's what you talking about. Whoa, that's cool, cool. Oh, all right, we want to cool it down. She running pretty good on this 3S, 2S. All right, YouTubers. I don't want to heat her up too much. This still is a good testing. I'm still on the 2 cell. I'm running a 56,000 kV motor in this ruckus, this castle. Got a fan on it. She's running great. Not a problem with it. The motor's just a little too hot for me. So what I'm gonna have to do is we have to gear it down there, fellas. But as you know, it's gonna be a little modification gearing down. Because the largest spur gear, this may be the largest spur gear on here. Oh, what did we just do? After all that back, we twisted a shaft. Do you see that down there, guys? We twisted a shaft. All the power and torque on this thing. This Castle's Creations Sidewinder vs2. Alright, well, let's take this thing in the house, break it down, clean her up, and peace. I'm out of here. Part 3. Peace. Wow, what's up, YouTube? Oh, this thing needs a lot of attention. Well, I got the ruckus out. Got the ruckus down on the bench. Let me turn this down for it. Let me stop this. What's up? So, what we're going to talk about today. Whoa, that should not be plugged up. Why was that doing? Guys, never leave this plugged up. That's a no. You swear, you know, never, you accidentally could leave the car. Always turn your car by unplugging it. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, she's okay. Running good. Alright. Solution solved. When running this truck, you cannot run 3S with this setup. Not for long. Not for long before she cuts out. 2S, not a problem. This speed control and this setup, I can hit it and run it all day long. Runs great. Not a problem. On this setup. 3S was just a little too much power. I mean, 3S, it ran fine on 3S. It got a little hot, but you want to save your 3S for your speed runs. And clearly, I wasn't doing any speed run. I'm just out bashing. So, yeah, I shouldn't have been using that 3S. But also, I was bashing and doing some testing as well. Now. Yeah, I could have continued to keep using the 3S, but there's some other things you have to do. I'll bring it over here. Change your spur gear. My spur gear could be a little high. I didn't get a chance to touch on that when I was outside. I believe I may have came down a 1 or 2 tooth on here from what I originally had, a 21, I believe. So I did bring it down some, and you can go down a lot more. And that's what I'm going to do as soon as I find well, I'm actually going to switch the gears to a 32 pitch. Actually, I'm going to go to a 32 pitch and switch the pitch all together, and use like go down to like a 13 pinion. Go to a 13 pinion on this and go low. But also, I have the metal gears. They're on their way. Metal gears are on their way. Yes, finally, I've got the metal gears. Okay, that's coming. Now we're going to really see what this thing can do when we put the metal gears in. Then I can also turn it up. Because right now I have the torque set at about 60%. I got the torque set at about 60%, and that works well. Now, I did say I was going to get into shocks, but I did. I will get into them, but I've used this in this truck, and it makes a big difference. All right, it's a 47.5 weight. And this is a very good shock well. This is a decent weight. This thing, if you push down on it, look at that thing. This thing is tight. It's tight. It does not bottom out at all. It does not bottom out. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's tight. I'm bringing it down a little bit so y'all can see. I see if I can drop it again. Well, that time you hear it. You're hitting the back a little. This is where all your weight is in the back. This is where all your weight is, and I'm gonna definitely have to go up a little higher weight in the rear. What's the weight? But other than that, what was running in here was stock oil. I only had the stock, so I went with this, make it a much better vehicle. Handle it, jumps a lot better. It just performs well, and there's nothing wrong with these plastic shocks. They work. They actually work fine. And over at Ultimate RC, that's what Jay tries to get out there to guys. You know, that you don't always have to spend a lot of money, you know, to have a nice rig. Now, I didn't spend a whole lot of money on this. 150 bucks for the truck. Most of this stuff I had laying around the shop. I'm using my 2.4 gigahertz radio from my Slash. I linked up a new link in here. I have a 6-channel link, so I can run some lights. I can run a winch if I want. There's a lot of things you can do with this. There's a lot of things you can do, because I'm thinking about even putting a winch here to pull things. I have a bumper. I got a new bumper coming for this thing in the front. I want to get some weight up on this truck. I'm going to change these out. This is just a piece of plastic. See, that's just a piece of plastic. I'm getting something a little more substantial. You know, I'm getting a real turnbuckle, as you know, a real one, versus this. I'm swap them all out with Traxxas. That'll give some weight up in the front of the truck. Give the weight give it some stability. And also, because I'm actually building this thing for speed as well. You know, this is a new truck. No one has this. I mean, a lot of people don't have this truck. It's a new truck with some shocks and a good motor and some shocks. You can really get this thing to perform real well, and that's what Ultimate RC is all about. And that's why I like that channel. I mean, you really can get a decent performance out of this, just by taking some time and, you know, looking at some of the YouTube videos on your vehicles or whatever you own, Look at that. Look, ain't gonna bottom out. So, that's it. I just want to bring that to you. Show you where I'm at with the ruckus. And I'll be back. I'll probably just get some running footage of this thing on the 2S. On this 2S power. I'll probably do that when I get this thing running. The fan works pretty good. Let's see something. Oh, we don't have to turn radio on. See that? Putting out a fair amount of little air too. It's a fair amount of air. I can feel it. You can feel it. I'm going to make this better. I'm going to take that out. This was just all temporary. We're just seeing how things run. Because, I'm still testing. Well, I think I'm about done testing. I think this is the setup I'm just going to leave in here. If anything, I'd go down to a 32. I go down to the 33 or 38 kV motor, because it's a 56,000 kV. I may go down to a lower kV, but when I got this kV motor, my idea was I was thinking of speed. I really wanted to get some speed out of the whole truck, period. And and I think I'm going to achieve that. I've already went up with the there's the GW40. So I've upgraded with the Traxxas CVDs, so that's to handle a lot more power. This rig can handle a lot more power. I'm stabling it up front. I'm stabling these up to give it some strength. To give the truck some strength. I add a little weight to the truck so it can handle that extra power. I'm thinking of all the right things. So we'll see. We'll see how fast we get this thing to go. I'm definitely we're getting over 50. I can guarantee you that. We're gonna pull over 50. That much I know. We're gonna hit 50. But I would like to see if we can get a little more out of it. It's a little lighter. Yeah, it's light. It's a lighter chassis. It's a lighter chassis. And if I can get this thing down low, you got to get it real low and aerodynamically, you might be able to get some speed out of this little rig. But alright, I think I've talked enough. Alright, YouTube users, I'm out of here. Peace.